Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Yo,
hello,
yo,
hello.
yo, yo. This is Robert. Hey, this is
What's
Sean. What's up, buddy? Hey, we're about to get into the
What's
show.
up, Sean?
Yo, we're about to start. Sorry to yell. That's annoying. I know. We're gonna start things off. So we're gonna do our intro. Then it's all gonna be about you and just be Robert. You know, just go crazy. Talk about your card, how badass it is, how we wish we were there, how everybody wishes and needs to be there, and just do your thing. Like I really just kind of want to let the world know who you are, man. That's what makes you so great. So we're gonna kick things off.
Well.
Yeah, man. So
Okay.
and we are recording. So don't be
Okay.
shy. All right, so my boy Man is gonna get things kicked off.
Indeed.
And we're gonna get right into your card, and just it's your time to shine, sir, like you do. So let's get ready,
Okay.
EnVivo style. So Manny,
All right, here we go. EnVivo. Spider, we ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1. EnVivo, long live boxing inside the ring with Manny.
Sean,
Hopper. And the Hopper. And guess what, guys? We have another guest this time and on the line. Sean, who is your guest today?
well, we have Robert Tapia. He's head of a big card that's going to be in New Mexico, a huge event that's going to be the first annual inaugural Johnny Tapia event, and they're actually going to start off with it's like almost a meet and greet special event they're going to do for their weigh-in. There's going to be a super card that I really want him to kind of talk about just this mega event because it seems pretty ambitious.
Indeed.
All right, if you guys don't know Robert is big time as far as dreams big, loves big. He's all about the community, and he's literally doing an event that's probably going to take the whole community to pull off, but he's about to do it right now. So, Robert, tell us a little bit about the card in New Mexico, buddy.
Oh man, check this out, man. New Mexico. That's it. If a lot of you don't know, I'm actually doing a card 2-3 miles away from where I grew up in a small little town called Anthony, New Mexico. Man, this is exciting. You know, finally bringing a card back home to give back to all the people that gave to me all my life. You know, and
Wow.
and we're just happy to be there. You know, happy to team up with Teresa Tapia, which is Johnny Tapia's widow, and happy just to have the Johnny Tapia name behind this card. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I mean,
that is amazing. And I had no idea that it was, obviously has the family name in there to get their support. So this had to be in the works for a long time, no?
Actually, they brought me on board this project maybe 2 months ago.
Whoa.
So I got all this card together in 2 months.
Okay, now you're just showing out. Now you're just showing out. All right, so
and that's not to say the other cards in between that I've gotten together. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
You know, this is not the only thing I do. You know, I work in San Antonio, I work in Austin, I work Houston, I work Laredo, I work all over the place.
He's like us.
So,
he's
you know,
everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, you gotta feed the family. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
yeah,
right.
definitely know about that. But just in the grand scale, and don't worry about it. We're not going to tell anybody. Were you a little intimidated?
Sure. That's when I do my best work.
Hey, there you go, right?
That's when I do my best work, when I'm intimidated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't think I could pull this off. You know, especially people that don't know boxing. You know, and I got involved with this Vato Speedway Park, and they don't know nothing about boxing. They're into dirt racing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a dirt track out there. And they're all like, you know what? It takes us almost a whole year to plan out a special event. How are you gonna pull this off in 2 months? And I said, I'm Robert motherfucking Tapia.
Shout out!
Shout out!
Indeed.
Robert motherfucking Tapia, if you're listening,
That is
baby.
right. Indeed.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. All right. So
they were pretty impressed of what I did in 2 months, you know, and you know, it's just you just got to go out there and just, really, this is something I love doing. So it's not work to me. It's something I love doing. Although there's a lot of stress that goes behind it. A lot of it, sleepless nights.
Yeah.
A lot of tears. I tell you, I'm still a grown man, but I cry, man. I'll tell you, sometimes I sit there and I just cry, brother, because it gets that stressful, man. So, there's a lot that goes behind it. But, the joy to all of it is when you get up there and you get to see these fighters that you put on the card, and then they come back to you and they thank you for giving them that opportunity to be on that card. Where a lot of other people don't. I give a lot of underdogs opportunities, and I give a lot of underdogs a match where they can win. You know what I'm saying? And
I know I can use one of those right now.
Where they're live dogs in the match.
Make them look good.
Yeah, there's no fight that I put together that you're not going to see a 50-50 chance of winning. And I tell all these fighters that I put in there, I tell them, listen, if you're going to fight on a card that I'm going to put together, you're going to fight. You're not going to get in there and get that 20-second knockout unless you earn it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm going to put you in there a guy that's going to get in there and fight.
So do you prepare yourself ahead of time? You have some stuff kind of like lined up in the future, like all of a sudden you get another card and you have some people already that you can put in place, or do you just start from scratch and start kind of looking and setting up some fights?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Every time I get in there, I start from scratch. Absolutely.
Wow, that's supposed to be hard to do. That's
Robert motherfucking Tapia.
In case you're wondering, baby. In case you're wondering.
This is what I do. This is generally what I do. I look for fighters in the area. I go in there and I do my research. I look for fighters in the area. I see who the managers are, if they're promoted, if they're actually signed or so forth. And then I go after them. I go talk to their managers, or I'll go talk to their promotion companies that they're promoted by, and I let them know, hey, listen, I know you guys have to have a certain amount of fights for these guys a year. Let me help you out and let you help me out. Let's help out each other. And I usually get these fighters for a fair amount of money so I can put on these cards that I put on, And that's the way you got to do it. You just got to use your head, because these promoters, they're guaranteeing these fighters a certain amount of cards, but we know a lot of times these promoters can't produce what they say they can produce.
Right.
So then I go out there and I look for that.
Okay. So an opportunist where you see that there's a need, and then you these fighters have to fight, and then you look for the ones that match up best and give the best bang for the buck from the standpoint of the entertainment value.
That's what the fans want to see.
Hey, that's what the fans. We appreciate you, sir, for doing that.
That's what the fans want to see.
Yeah,
I know you guys were at my San Antonio card. That's exactly what I did in my San Antonio card. I had a guy named John Rincon that his manager couldn't produce the amount of fights that he told me he was going to produce. I brought him on. You know what I mean? Selena Barrios, I brought her on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Aztec Queen.
Queen Bee,
We actually met you in Austin too for the Eddie the Kirkland fight.
The Kirkland.
Eddie.
The Kirkland fight. Yeah. I brought and then they couldn't match up Bang Williams, and I threw in my Dirty Bird in there. I call him my Dirty Bird, Perico Amengon. So I just. And damn, before they stopped that fight, man, that old Perico was coming at him, man.
Oh, yeah.
Perico was coming at him. They stopped him on a cut. But hey, let me tell you, man, you would have gave Perico 2 more rounds. He would have been knocking some shit out, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, Robert, speaking of that, who are some of the names that we should be on the lookout for on your upcoming card?
Up here in New Mexico, I've got a guy named Abel Mendoza. He's 19-0 right now.
Oh wow, 19-0.
Yeah. 19-0. He's an upcoming prospect, and he's from a little old town in Texas called Pecos, Texas.
Pecos.
And
what?
Pecos, Texas. Yeah. And this
you dug deep for him, right?
What's that?
You dug deep to find him. Wow.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Because he dug deep to find me. Yeah, he actually found me. I'm not going to take credit for that. He found me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he came to you. What weight class is he in?
Yeah. He's a 130-pound fighter.
Okay.
But he can make 26. So he's fighting out here. He's going to fight out here at 130 pounds. He's fighting a guy from Mexico. What the heck's his name? Hold on. This guy's got a big record out in Mexico as well. I'm trying to pull up his record right now. He's gonna, he's gonna put on his little show for us. He should get past this fight here, and then we've got him fighting in Mexico again in a little old town on the other side of the border, right outside of Presidio, Texas, on the Mexican side of the border. And he'll be fighting for a little Latin title out there, WBC Latin title.
Man, what was his name again?
And
So the people can
Abel
see
Mendoza.
Abel Mendoza. Any
Abel
nickname?
Mendoza, 19-0.
19-0.
That's what I was going to ask you because I see that you promoting the event and you do a great job, sir, of this card that you have going on in New Mexico, the Johnny Tapia inaugural card. That the WBC is also involved as well too. So who's going to be fighting for that belt?
How wonderful is that? You know,
man, that's big time.
That's huge.
Because you're Robert motherfucking Tapia. That's
That's what that is. Tell him what his name is.
Let me tell you how that came about. Let me tell you how that came about. So yeah, we're putting together this card, and you know, I'm there with Teresa, and we're talking, and then all of a sudden my phone rings, and it's Mauricio Salomon on the phone.
Wow.
And he's all like, "Hey, Robert, I hear that you're throwing a card out in New Mexico, and you've got Teresa involved. You let Teresa know that she's in trouble with me because she's an ambassador for the WBC, and she never let me know."
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Ouch.
That's a tough one to deliver right there, sir.
Well, no.
But he said that kind of jokingly.
So I went ahead and told her, "Well, why don't you tell Teresa Tapia?
Right.
Because she's sitting right next to me." And so, you know, that's how that came about. The Mauricio and I go way back to when I was with the commission here in Texas. We built a real good rapport. When I got to know him well when Margarito fought Pacquiao there in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
And so me and Mauricio spent I'd say a good part of 3 days together, just talking and bullshitting and getting to know each other and stuff. And since then we formed a relationship, and now he knows I'm not part of the Texas Commission, and I do my own thing now. So I think he follows what I do, and he saw that I was doing this with Johnny Tapia, you know, and Teresa Tapia. So, you know, he decided to give me a call, and we got this put together. And so now what's so cool about this is that, you know, not only is it you know, sponsored by the WBC,
right?
These amateurs that are involved are going to benefit so much from this, because there's an awesome WBC amateur belt that we're giving away to Fighter of the Night, and it's an actual WBC belt.
Wow!
It's got Mauricio Salomon. I mean, it's got Jose Salomon on it. It's got Johnny Tapia on it, and it's got Muhammad Ali.
The green and gold.
That is.
The green and gold belt, yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So do you think you have one in?
One of our amateurs is going to get that belt.
Wow. I mean that. Yeah, that makes me want to lose.
I would
some
love
weight.
a picture of that.
Makes me want to start training and head out there, Albuquerque.
Do something with my life.
Can we join? We have 3 chances to win. We have 3 chances to win.
So again, that
and then every other winner of the every winner from the amateur side, every winner will get a WBC Jose Salomon medal, saying that they won first place.
Nice.
Wow.
The WBC came through big.
I mean,
yeah, they really did. Shout out to WBC.
Shout out to
WBC.
Yeah, Salomon.
Absolutely. You know, it's all part of the WBC Cares, and that's a great program that they got in place for. You know, they do a lot of you know, helping kids like read and stuff like that. You know, less fortunate kids, they go out there in the community and they go out there and really, you know, try to reach out to people. A lot of kind of the same stuff that I try to do, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
right.
And that's awesome, man. And giving back to the community, that's definitely where it's at. So, what's your mindset going into? Literally, we know I love boxing. We know you love boxing. We love boxing here. You're getting ready to go through a gauntlet, sir. I mean, the card starts. I think it starts right now, and it's going to end sometime on Monday.
It's current fight going on right now.
Yeah, they're literally fighting while we're on the phone. How are you going to have an oxygen mask, or what are you? We know who
Coffee?
you are, right? I mean, how are you gonna get through this?
A lot of coffee.
Yeah, you're gonna have like what 10 phones going all on at once. It's gonna be pure madness.
You know what, man? If I had 10 phones, I'd throw them all away.
All
man.
the way.
This one is enough. Is enough, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Is enough. But yeah, listen. Yeah, a lot of sleepless nights, man. Tonight, you know, I've got my weigh-in tomorrow, so tonight I'll probably sleep maybe 2 or 3 hours. I'm getting the paperwork ready. If anybody's ever been to one of my weigh-ins last maybe 30 minutes. You know, my paperwork's put together. I go in there. I have folders. I go to the commission. Here's the folder for this guy. Here's the folder for this guy. Everything's all filled out. Seconds applications filled out. Fighter information's filled out. Everything's filled out. You need a picture of the guy? Here's a picture of the guy. All right, let's go.
Boom.
30 minutes and we're out.
Done.
In and out.
Boom, boom, boom.
Robert, what? Say it again.
In
Say it
and
again.
out.
Robert motherfucking
Robert
Tapia.
Tapia.
Yeah.
That's the way it's done.
Weigh them bitches in. That's what you do.
Take
Yeah.
notes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
and,
so
and let me tell you something about the fighters that I put on the cards. I tell them guys, listen, man, you guys are professionals. Okay, so I expect you guys to act like professionals. I say 2:00. I want you there at 1:50. If you're not there at 2:00, it's $50 each 10 minutes that you're late.
Ouch.
Wow.
damn.
I'll be there an hour early.
I'm professionally gonna be there way early.
You want to be a professional? I can be a professional too. Show up on time and we're good. You don't show up on time, I'll professionally deduct your paycheck.
So yeah, setting that expectation.
Just like they do at
Accountability,
work. Just like they do at work. They don't pay you for showing up late at
Oh,
work.
absolutely.
No,
Not at
you
all.
don't.
reprimanded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be there
Yeah.
much longer. So the weigh-in is going to be done professionally, quick, in a hurry, expedited in a great way. And then what can they expect on Saturday night?
Ooh, man. On Saturday night, you're going to expect fireworks, man. Okay, so we've already talked about Abel Mendoza, 19-0. Okay?
Yep.
I want to talk about a guy that's up and coming, a guy that PBC's looking at, a guy that just brings excitement. And I'm talking about this guy, 6-0, Henry World Star Arredondo.
Oh!
World Star.
World
He
Star.
was on the San Antonio
Yeah,
card.
there you go.
He was on,
Yeah.
he was on the San Antonio card. He was a co-main event behind the Aztec Queen. Shout out
Shout out.
to Selena Barrios.
Yep.
Oh, so World Star is
Yep.
going to be taking part of this event?
The World Stars in this event.
Wow.
I'm
Hey.
going to let them shine. I'm going to let them shine where I come from, you know?
All right,
Exactly. Show 'em
man.
how it's
That's
done.
awesome. Yeah, I'm a big fan of World Star. So
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
yeah, World Stars and World Star's busy this year. World Star's going to be out there he's going to be so he's going to be here in Vato. Then I got him going out in Mexico on the 18th. And then I got him fighting in November 2nd card in San Antonio as well.
Man.
Wow. Gonna be
Yeah.
active.
So we're looking at 9-0 by the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. World
Yeah.
Star for real.
Wow.
So
Indeed.
Yeah.
well, I see that. I know you have the aggressive, mindset because you have that vision, sir. So
Yeah.
we're definitely all team Tapia all the way. So excited about this
Indeed.
card you're putting together. Anytime that you want to call into the show, anytime you just want to get a shout out, let the world know about what you're doing because you're always busy, sir. Hard to catch up. Thanks so much for calling in. Anybody else you want to shout out or tell anybody about, you want to let them know that you're on the line?
Oh, man, just tell the world I'm on the line, man.
Hey, world, it's Robert motherfucking Tapia. All right, so, hey, brother.
And anybody wants to catch up to me, my Facebook line's open, man. Hit me up on Facebook, man. We'll chit-chat a little bit,
All right. Hey, no problem. Hey, he's the matchmaker. He's the dream maker. He's the deal taker, all right? So you guys get ready. If you're in New Mexico, near Vato, New Mexico, you already know what time it is. It's Robert motherfucking Tapia.
Sure is.
All right,
there you go.
All right, so, hey, you have a great night, sir. Thanks so much for calling in.
Boxing.
Support the local boxing. Shout out to your team. Shout out to the event.
Amen.
And appreciate you guys so much. Much love to the Tapia family.
Yes,
Thank you guys so much.
Gracias.
Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you guys.
All right, we out.
Thank you. Much love.
All right,
take care.
indeed.
Bye.
We are out. Long live boxing.
Yep.
Money, money.